Florida State didn't really nut up any in this, third and one, passing the ball, 4th and 4. Yeah, you can't run the ball, but I thought there were a lot of opportunities FSU could have, pulled up the bootstraps and play some big boy ball that they didn't. I understand it. With 6.5 minutes left or whatever the time was, I forget the exact time to go for it because, like you said, the punter, was the MVP of the game for NC State.
Yeah.
You just don't know, but you also don't know on the flip side, if they call that screen on third down, or second down, whichever down it was. But you got to tip their cap to them. Florida State was getting pressure on them, very very easily almost, and they took advantage of Florida State's aggressiveness. Mm-hmm. They knew that they were going to bring the pressure, and there was a missed tackle, within 6 yards of it. Mm-hmm. The camera angle sucked, so I couldn't really tell. But they could have stopped it, but Florida State missed the tackle, didn't execute, and they took it for the touchdown. So I can see both arguments. At the end of the day, Florida State 3-5, now 3-6. You gotta take the chances to win it and show your team that that you trust that the defense can get the job done. They have been playing well in the second half. So, what do you make of the tale of the two halves? Florida State only scored 14, but the offense did look significantly better. It looks like that they spread out NC State more in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely did some different things. Like you said, we're spreading them out a lot more, and it opened up a little bit for the running game as well by doing so. We tried to make things easier on McKenzie and get him a little bit more time and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But the coaches did a great job in the second half of game planning and making adjustments to be able to move the ball at all. But some of that goes back to just pure momentum. Mm-hmm. It was a risky call to go for that onside kick to start the second half, and you get that, and that gives us a little bit of energy and gets us a little pumped up. And
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. But
I like it.
But to me, that goes the same thing with the fourth down call. Like it's mm-hmm. being aggressive, but when you're in our position where we're at, we're 3-5. We don't have the depth, and we don't really have the personnel to just go mano a mano with these guys. Mm-hmm. You got to do things like that to try to create some momentum, to try to create some energy.
Agreed.
And it's not always going to work. It's not always going to be 100%, mm-hmm. But I think the coaches did a great job. Personally, with everything that we knew about an hour going into the game, like mm-hmm. for us to be in that position tells me like our coaches outcoach their coaches. They just have a better mm-hmm. quarterback than us. A lot better quarterback than we mm-hmm. do. Milton, Milton's just not Milton that he was in 2017. He's not the same player, and he's not anywhere even close. So, mm-hmm. to me, the biggest loser in this game is Chubba Purdy, but that's a different topic.
Yeah. So Benjamin Limback says McKenzie runs a set of incompletes. He has a first down again. I think he was doing well second half. Just felt like he went away from running. Officiating effing sucked. The officials again didn't do any favors for Florida State. He also says Keir Thomas did well. Also, they probably should have do verticals at some point and run when man coverage backs turned. Sticking the offense before we get to Keir Thomas, who I thought played, has played tremendously the past month.
Yeah,
he's definitely upped his game and is making himself some money. But I want to stick with the offense a little bit. But I think people keep forgetting is that Florida State is this offense isn't what you traditionally see from Norvell before he's come to Florida State. Mm-hmm. Everyone always talks about, maybe he should go back to Memphis, all this kind of stuff. I highly disagree because he's had to tailor his offense to
our crap personnel. Say it.
Yes.
Say
so hold on. I'm trying to tweet this while I talk about it. he's had to tweak the offense to fit the personnel. And Florida State doesn't necessarily have what they need in order to make Mike Norvell's offense run like it can. You look at Brady White, you look at the quarterbacks he's had at Memphis. He doesn't need an elite guy at quarterback. He needs a guy who can facilitate the offense, get rid of the ball, make the read, and is an accurate passer. It's what he needs. And Florida State doesn't have that right now. You look at Jordan Travis, who he is what he is. But there's a reason why they only throw the ball 13 times when he plays quarterback. Today, they threw the ball a lot more. Milton, I appreciate everything that he's done for FSU. Can you pull the stats up? I'm on my phone, so I can't pull the stats up. For everything Milton's done, the kid's got so much. His guts, man. His balls are so large that he keeps going out there and fighting. You can't not appreciate him, but he's not the same player that he was before. That knee injury, that leg injury killed his velocity. He was never a gunslinger before, but he was always very accurate and could step into the throws, and he doesn't do that. So Florida State, they don't have the facilitator FSU needs. Let me know when you have the stats up.
I got him.
How many times did they throw today? Like 42 times?
44.
44 times. FSU hasn't done that anywhere close at all this season.
Maybe Wake Forest, but that's just because we were down so big. But
because they were down so much. But Florida State knew they had to throw the ball to win this game because FSU, they had a back-to-back weeks against a really good run defense. When you look at the advanced metrics, NC State was number 7 in the country against the run, so they had to throw the ball. If Jordan Travis is in there, do they throw 44 times? No. But it also opens up the offense because they can scheme with him. They kind of have it down with him. So I'm not going to sit here and take a dump on Norvell in the offense because of just the lack of playmakers and the lack of a quarterback. And the offense is what it is. This is where we're at based off the last 5 years of recruiting and lack of development. It's continuing to impact FSU in 2021.
Yep. We haven't thrown that many times since Georgia Tech last year.